This is the mayor of Mgtown, host of YouTube's favorite new interactive game show, Own That Bully. That's right, Own That Bully is a game where we choose a bully on YouTube and we ask 100,000 people in the YouTube audience various questions about this individual. The YouTube audience can choose to answer the question, but twice in the game they have the option of phoning a friend. The friend will be a major player in the YouTube community. Using their knowledge and expertise, they will answer the question for the YouTube community. This week's featured bully will practically steal an entire person's video on YouTube. He also loves to attack very small channels. Armoured Skeptic. We polled 100,000 people in our YouTube audience and asked them this question. Which one of these 4 pictures features a photo of a person that was born a man? We're going to show you photo number 1 right here. And here's photo number 2. Here is photo number 3. And here is photo number 4. Which one of these 4 photos features an individual that was born a man? Ladies and gentlemen, we have polled the audience answers, and the audience is incorrect. The audience has chosen number 2. Number 2 is a photo of Chaz Bono. Believe it or not, this individual in a lavender shirt looking like a butch lesbian is actually Armoured Skeptic. Unbelievable. Okay, audience. Come on, audience. We got to do better than this. This is not a good start. We're going to go with question number 2. Maybe we can get the right answer on this one. 100,000 YouTubers were polled, and they were asked, how many months pregnant does Armoured Skeptic look? How many months pregnant does Armoured Skeptic look? There were 4 answers on the board. A, 4 months. B, 5 months. C, 6 months. And D, 7 months pregnant. Let's see if the live YouTube audience can get the answer correct on this one. 5 months pregnant, that would be correct. Good job, we're back on track, ladies and gentlemen. And now, Own That Bully pauses for a commercial break. Gentlemen, have you ever wanted to bully small YouTube channels wearing lavender and purple? Armoured Skeptic Couture has the fashion sense that you need. Now you can bully small YouTube channels in lavender and purple. Do it in style with Armoured Skeptic Couture. That's right, Armoured Skeptic Couture. For the metrosexual white knight mangina and everyone. All right, how about that Armoured Skeptic Couture? Now we are on a roll, YouTube audience. We got a question right here. In this photo of Armoured Skeptic, what kind of fake ears does he have on? Is it A, Spock ears? Is it B, Yoda ears? Is it C, Gollum ears? Or is it D, those are actually his own ears? Oh, apparently the YouTube audience wants to phone a friend. That's right, you're able to do that twice in the game. So let's go ahead and phone a friend of the YouTube community at this time. Paging Mrs. Floyd from Mr. Floyd, our special YouTube guest, Thunderfoot! Thunderfoot, are you there? What are you up to?
I'm busy destroying Anita Sarkeesian.
Well, you certainly did a good job on that, Thunderfoot, and she certainly deserves it. You also did a good job on Laughing Witch as well.
That was my pleasure.
That was my pleasure too, Thunderfoot. But everybody check out Thunderfoot's new video on Anita Sarkeesian. He does an absolutely masterful job exposing this greedy piece of trash. Thunderfoot, the YouTube audience chose to call you. They are trusting in your expertise. We're going to show you a photo of Armoured Skeptic. And we ask the question, in this photo, what kind of ears is Armoured Skeptic wearing? Is it A, Spock ears, B, Yoda ears, C, Gollum ears, or D, those are actually his real ears? What do you think, Thunderfoot? What do you think is the actual answer on this one?
This is beyond comprehension. Are those, could it be, are those actually his real ears?
Can you believe that? Those are actually his real ears, Thunderfoot. Unbelievable. Thunderfoot, thank you for participating. That was amazing. All right, YouTube audience, we are on a roll. Let's go with the next question. How many times a week does Armoured Skeptic lift weights? How many times a week does Armoured Skeptic lift weights? Is it A, once, B, twice, C, 3 times, or D, he's never lifted a weight in his life? Ladies and gentlemen, it seems the YouTube audience isn't sure about this one. They're wanting to phone a friend once again. All right, let's go ahead and phone our next special YouTube guest. You know, people try to tell me there's no true Scotsman, and then I tell them about Goodfella. Goodfella, is that you?
Mayor, it's so good to know you're still going your own way.
I'm very happy to still be going my own way, enjoying life. Anyway, Goodfella, we're going to get to the game. 100,000 YouTubers were shown this picture and polled. They were asked the question, how many times a week does Armoured Skeptic lift weights? And the answers are A, once, B, twice, C, 3 times, or D, he's never lifted a weight in his life. What do you think, good fella?
It's got to be never. No way has he lifted a weight in ages. Possibly never.
That is absolutely correct. With deft precision, Goodfella answers the question. Spot on. Congratulations, Goodfella. Thank you for playing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have run out of time in this segment of Own That Bully. 3 out of 4 correct. Outstanding. Thank you for playing, YouTube audience. All right, this is going to be fun. I'm glad you made that video about me. So I was out of town, cruising around Catalina Island on a boat with friends of mine. I come to find out the ugly fucking guy from Clerks made a video about me. So even though I wasn't on the internet very much, I checked it here and there, and I had several Mgtow brothers tell me that this piece of shit made a video about me. Now that I'm back, I feel it incumbent upon me to retort. Number 1, he wanted to make an attack video on Mgtow, and like a big fucking pussy, he bypassed all the big name Mgtow and attacked the little guys like my buddy Paul, and then he attacks me. We don't rank ourselves, but if there were a ranking, I'd probably be like the fucking 9th ranked Mgtow or something, and I'm still gonna fucking tear this asshole limb from limb. So if you send this guy even a single dollar, you're supporting an absolute coward. Totally bypassed all the big name Mgtow. No mention of Sandman, Stardust, Barbarossa, Spetsnaz, like a big fucking pussy. He bypassed everybody. I bet he's gonna play ignorant too. Oh, I didn't know about it. Yeah, I guarantee it, he at least heard of Sandman. This guy's like the male version of Anita Sarkeesian with his constant e-begging. He's got a pathetic, ugly fucking shirt that he's trying to peddle for $20 that isn't fit to wipe an elephant's ass with. He's begging for donations on PayPal. He's begging for donations on Patreon, which he's already getting $1,100 for video, but that's not enough for him. Somehow he thinks he deserves $2,000 per video. Hey, Crook, why don't you try making some videos without stealing other people's videos practically in their entirety?
Citation, please.
Here is the video he did about Mgtow, and my video, my driving video, my how I became a Mgtow video, is about 19-20 minutes long. At the 5:44 mark, this is where he starts using my video, okay? So from this point on, up until the end, up until the 22:23 mark, it's entirely my video, practically. So what this guy is doing is he is stealing a vast majority of other people's work and just essentially using it as his own, okay? There's no show on TV where they show an episode of the Kardashians and then they have a couple of stars commenting on it, because it's stealing. So this guy is fucking basically stealing from me. He basically stole my entire video. Then this moron wants to comment about how I'm fucking yelling, I'm screaming, whatever it is in my convertible. Moron. Did you ever think that maybe it's a good idea if I raise my voice, if I'm making a convertible video, so people can actually hear me because of the wind noise and other noises that might be around me? Did you ever think about that, you fucking genius? Oh yeah, and then he implies that Mgtow is some sort of cult. You got us. Here's our cult leader at Festivus. He's simply known as Senpai. He's part Comanche Indian. That was a good time. We partied like it was 1999. The vast majority of his video log are a bunch of copyright violations, just stealing, blatantly stealing other people's entire videos practically. Don't give this asshole a fucking dime. There's no reason for it. Support smaller YouTube channels. Support artists that actually work for their subscribers. Artists that don't fucking leech off people like Richard Dawkins. He's a bully. He's a YouTube bully. This goes kind of along with Coward, but that was more for this specific video. This guy loves to attack little small channels and fucking bully people on YouTube.
Citation, please.
So it looks like his graphics haven't fully rendered because his skull is kind of polygonal.
But because women get away with murder, literally.
Literally? What?
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think with fly, think.
Town, who's done a hell of a lot for men and homeless men. And his videos have possibly saved a few men's lives.
My ex-wife openly admitted to me that the reason she married me was for financial stability. I have been doxxed twice, once when I was in the Atheism Plus community and once again recently, and both times it was by a feminist.